gorgeous, gorgeous flowers and plants that we're going to talk about in just a second. But Arbor Day is almost upon us. The holiday is observed in April, and we can't think of a better way to celebrate than, of course, with the Edison Ford Winter Estates. Here to tell us about how they are marking the occasion throughout the month is head horticulturist Debbie Hughes. So great to have you back.
Thank you, Stephanie. Good for you to be back, too. I haven't seen you in a while.
I've had a little vacation days. But I came back on a great day because you are here, and I love it when you're here. We always learn so much about you.
And you get to see flowers.
And, yes.
I always bring something amazing.
You do.
And you were mentioning that you wish they was bloom all the time, but I was saying...
She made a good point.
We need to have them once in a while just to spark our life and say, oh, if you just had it there all the time, you wouldn't even think about it.
That is absolutely, I mean, like I said, she makes a great point, because I was saying these, and what do you call these?
Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea. They're
People
gorgeous.
don't really pronounce it right all the time, and I'm sure I pronounce it wrong. Somebody...
Heard it a few different ways.
Yeah,
Bougainvillea,
it's named after a general. An explorer, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, they're absolutely gorgeous. And I see these around a lot of places in Southwest Florida. So what do we need to know?
It's one of our favorites.
It is. They're gorgeous.
Except for the thorns. What do we need to know? Well, we're going to find out at the Garden Talk in May. But we can always talk about it anytime. You could always come to the estates, and we have a garden shop which will tell you whatever problems you're having, we can help you. But the garden talks are made so that you can come and have specific questions on the second Saturday every month.
Oh, okay.
But bougainvilleas is a topic in May. The topic in April is going to be on pruning. So I thought I'd show you how they prune some of these bougainvilleas once we get back to the pictures. I got my handy down. You got to have sharp pruners. That's important. And probably if you're going to do bougainvilleas, you should have long gloves on because they have thorns.
Okay.
They are sharp. It'll look like you get in a cat fight sometimes.
Okay.
But you notice here how they trimmed all along here because they want the blooms to grow up like a vine.
Right.
Bougainvilleas are viney, but they can also be shrubby. So it depends on how you prune them to make them a vine. And
so that really is the point of pruning, is to get them to grow a certain way.
To grow a certain way.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the more you prune, sometimes you get more blooms that way.
I was going to say, does it help the growth of it by pruning?
It does.
Okay.
Surprisingly, in nature, you know, pruning happens with wind and other kinds of nature things, but not for the gardener. We're trying to improve the blooming. That's our goal, and treat it right.
When is a good time to plant these?
Any time really is a good time to plant bougainvillea because they're really a dry climate type plant, and you could always water them with a hose, of course. Probably the best time to plant a lot of things, especially with Arbor Day coming up, is the summer when you have the rain, so you don't have to worry about watering all the time, and they establish quicker that way.
Okay.
But with Arbor Day coming up, it's a holiday, but to me, you can plant trees any time of year in Florida. We're very lucky. Our seasons are pretty warm. Maybe the dead of winter, you wouldn't really plant too much. But dead of winter for Florida is not really the dead of winter.
Yeah, it's so true. You really can plant all year round, which is one of the many reasons we love living here. Now, speaking of Arbor Day, how do you guys mark the occasion at the estates?
We do a lot of fun things. Besides having the children come over from the Edison Elementary School, the Creative and Expressive Arts School, now they call it. There's a picture of our bougainvillea, by the way.
Oh, gorgeous. So that's on the grounds at the estates,
Yeah,
huh?
they're coming, and yeah, that
wow,
is
they
so
get
amazing.
Huge.
Yeah, well, that variety does, and that variety is in front of the Edison home, and that one is a different variety than the other one.
How many varieties are there?
Oh, there's lots.
There's
so many.
Wow, stunning.
Yeah, it's really amazing, but it's best when you have someone else to prune it for you.
Right, yeah, no kidding. That can be a lot of work, I guess.
So back to the Arbor Day. We have kids coming at 9, then we have a few other trees we're planting. We do plant a lot of trees all year long because we have memorial trees where people plant for a wedding or they plant for a funeral or just about anything, really, just because they love trees. That's the way I look at it. I love trees.
So you guys always have so much going on at the estates. We've got just a couple of seconds left. You know, you've got the garden talks coming up. When is the next one if somebody wants to?
This Saturday coming up, but they're on the second Saturday of every month. So
no excuse, because every month
we got something. May is bougainvilleas, and we're going to have Tom Scannell talk. He's up from BGI, which is a bougainvillea aficionado. June is going to be orchids. July is going to be vines, and you see, we always have something you can learn from.
Are you going to be there? Are you teaching a lot of these garden talks?
I teach a lot of them, too, and we sometimes have guest speakers who are really know exactly what to do.
Okay, well, she's got a wealth of information, and again, you always teach us so much. We love when you're here.
Stephanie.
So thank you so much. Great to see you again, and we hope to see you guys all out at the Edison Ford Winter Estates. And for more information on this event or any of the events going on at the estates, all you have to do, pretty easy, just head to our website, fox4morningblend.com. And coming up, it is Tuesday, and you know what that means. We check in with the latest in DVD releases, and this one is one of the biggest in the galaxy. But first, your local news and weather.